Let's understand who we mean by wicked. The Bible defines the wicked as those who are godless, which means they do not know God. They murder, kill the poor and needy, steal like a thief. They are adulterers who think, "No eye will see me," and keep their face concealed. They are friends with the terrors of darkness as they oppress the poor and leave them destitute, seizing houses they did not build. They say to God, "Leave us alone. What can the Almighty do to us?" These persons move boundary stones, pasture flocks they have stolen. They thrust the needy from the path by snatching the fatherless child from the breast and seizing the infant of the poor for a debt. The groans of the dying rise from the city, and the souls of the wounded cry out for help. They suffer torment. Terrifying sounds fill their ears. Marauders attack when all seems well. They despair escaping the darkness, are marked for the sword. They wander about as food for vultures. They know the day of darkness is at hand. Distress and anguish fill them with terror. They overwhelm him, like a king poised to attack. Yet they shake their fist at God and boast themselves against the Almighty, and defiantly charge against him with a strong shield. Their wealth will not endure, they will not escape the darkness, and they will be paid in full before their time, for God's breath will carry them away. They will be like vines stripped of their unripe grapes, like olive trees shedding their blossoms. The lamp of the wicked is snuffed out, the flame of his fire stops burning. His feet thrust him into a net and he wanders into its mesh. Terrors startle him on every side and dog his step. Calamity is hungry for him, disaster is ready for him when he falls. The memory of him perishes from the earth, he has no name in the land. Worst of all, he will not have any respite from his craving, and he cannot save himself by his treasure. He will perish forever, like his own dung. Those who have seen him will say, "Where is he?" Nothing is left for him to devour. Great distress will overtake him. Like a dream he flies away, no more to be found. His children must make amends to the poor, his own hands must give back his wealth. Terrors will come over him, total darkness lies in wait for his treasures. The heavens will expose his guilt, the earth will rise up against him. A flood will carry off his house, rushing waters on the day of God's wrath. He will be carried off before his time, his foundations washed away by a flood. How can he avoid his fate? The first step is to be willing to let God speak to you. This means that you surrender yourself to him and stretch out your hands to God. You make up your mind to devote your heart toward God, to seek understanding from him. Then you will know God is real, and he died for you 2,000 years ago in Calvary. He knew your sin would bind you and keep you bound. He came to set all captives free. So when you receive Jesus, you are no more captive but free. You are bought by the precious blood of Christ. He loves you so much. It is hard to understand why. When you confess your sin, you will be forgiven. So seek his forgiveness for all the evil you have done. Let his love wash you clean, body, soul and mind. Stay focused on God in every season of your life. Put away your sin, allow no evil to dwell in your tent. Let the milk of God's word nourish you thereon. He will mold you and shape your thoughts. Lift up your face without shame. Stand firm and without fear. You will forget your trouble. Life will be brighter than noonday. Darkness will become like morning. You will be secure because there is hope. You will look about you and take your rest in safety. You will lie down with no one to make you afraid. Many will court your favor, and you will be a glowing testimony of God's faithfulness.